Hello, America. Good morning, America. Good morning, Reaganites, and lower middle class families. Good morning, Satanic Elite. Good morning, Satanic Illuminati. Good morning, Satanic Ritual Abuse victims and everyday households. Hello, my name is Alyssa Janello, and I am God, and I relate to you. Let's open up the conversation to satanic ritual abuse, shall we? And how real it is. I myself am a victim of satanic ritual abuse. I have many memories. I've received a few, and I'm sure more will be unlocked with time. But I definitely have memories of being a victim of satanic ritual abuse, sort of very similar to the story that Teal Swan used to tell before she talked about relationships and narcissism or whatever, and she got knocked off because, like, she got told not to talk about that anymore because she was stealing my content for views and not giving me any credit, not giving any credit to the savior, to the female savior named Alyssa Janello. So she was told by a very sweet celestial to never speak on this again unless she wants to give credit to me, the leader of the pack. And she chose not to. She said, "I'm not going to give her credit." So then they gave her a whole new repertoire to talk about, and that's narcissism and relationships and what you're looking for in a relationship. And that's all Teal Swan talks about now. She never talks about being an Arcturian. She never talks about being the prettiest girl on earth anymore because she's not the prettiest girl on earth, and she was never the prettiest girl on earth. And she's quite mundane looking. And she'd always be like, "Oh, they like me because I'm so pretty." No, they don't. And they never did, Teal. That shit always annoys me when ugly girls are like, "Oh my God, they like me because I'm so pretty." Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're literally like a 5 out of 10. Like, I've always been way prettier than you. It's kind of weird when like people say stuff like that. But anyway, um, um, anyway, I do have memories of being a satanic ritual abuse victim, being buried alive in my backyard. Um, I want to say with a different timeline, and I've had a lot of different timelines with a lot of different parents, and I want to say that was something that has occurred on one of my many timelines. On one of my deleted timelines, it was a deleted timeline, but I still have the memories of it. Okay, after getting more of those downloads last night, um, and remembering how Earth treats me, and how space treats me, I requested a space rescue because I'm just like, well, I've been sitting here all year long, and I've been requesting my husband's all year long, and I know y'all hear me because we're in space right now, and I haven't received my what I've been asking for, my husband's. I'm like, I think Earth still hates me, even though that's a deleted timeline. I think Earth still hates me, and I need a space rescue. Okay, so I requested a space rescue after those memories imploded into me. They would, on this specific deleted timeline, they would bury me alive on a full moon. And then Mr. Brandon would come over at night and dig me up and put me in my space activator and bring me back to life. And then the timelines would rewrite. Okay, that's what one of the capabilities of my space activator, which we did put me in last year. It rewrites all the timelines. Okay, that's why we fell to this part where we're reviewing the past tapes of the 80s and the 90s, and that was done in my space activator. Okay, because I rewrote the timelines last year, and I did say that, but I'm just giving you some extra information on how that works. Okay, so last year was basically a deleted timeline now. Okay, so that's why they're talking about the things that they're talking about at work this year. Remember, I was like, I can't believe y'all are talking about this at work, because last year was very wholesome and very kind and very pure for the most part. That timeline got deleted. Okay, that's now a deleted timeline. Okay, and this is a brand new timeline. Okay, so because we went back to the past, beginning of this year, we went back to the past and to see what happened. Okay, to see what happened in the past. How did we end up here? And it was obviously a shock to all the Alyssas in the group. Were like, what the hell happened? What the hell happened? Okay, because I wanted to know these memories. I wanted to know why this happened. Okay, Rion, my dear friend Mr. Rion, kept saying all year, "What happened? This is crazy. This is so different than last year. What happened? What happened?" Okay, that's what happened. That's why I'm saying it out loud. Okay, I have a $1 billion machine called a space activator. It's a $1 billion machine. Okay, it's $1 billion technology. Y'all can't afford it on Earth. Okay, you hear me? And I was put into my $1 billion machine last year, and I rewrote all the timelines. Okay, I rewrote it. Did I not rewrite it? Did I not say 1980 is the beginning of time this year? Isn't that brand new? We never talked about that last year. We never talked about a lot of this last year. Okay, it's a brand new timeline. Okay, that's one of the specifications of my space activator. All right, because I want to get it through your heads. I want to get it through your heads. That's why I'm freaking drilling it into y'all's heads. Okay, I want you to get it through your heads that this is a brand new timeline, and that is one of my capabilities here. Okay, to rewrite timelines, and yes, that affects the MK Ultra Mandela effect thing. That's why turmeric has an R in it now. It used to be turmeric. We're still calling it turmeric. Okay, we're still calling it from the last year's timeline turmeric, where there's no R in it, and now we're still saying turmeric, but there's an R in it. It's turmeric now. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? That's how it works. It rewrites the timeline, but it gives you some bleed through. It gives you some memories of the past timeline to show you, okay, this is a brand new timeline. Okay, but you can, if you think about it, you can still remember your last year's memories, because a lot of y'all can't even remember your last year's memories. All right, a lot of y'all, I don't know if I remember that. Okay, that's why, because it's a brand new timeline. Okay, because that timeline got deleted last year. I hope that's clarity for a lot of y'all brunettes out there. Ugh, I can't even smoke. Okay, so it's already starting. I think I'm about to be putting my space activator, because I think the space activator is going backwards again. And 'cause we felt it we felt it like 2 days ago or something. We're like, okay, the game's changing, the game's advancing, things are changing. I can't even smoke. Every time I smoke, I feel disgusting. I feel gross. I'm gonna go get a pack of these instead of a pack of cigarettes next. I can't even smoke anymore. Okay, that I think that means I'm about to be putting my space activator in the future, and that it's the new timeline trickles backwards. So I'm warning y'all that it's coming. Okay, I'm trying to explain to y'all so y'all get it. Okay, that's why you want to write down your memories. That's why you want to talk about it. That's why you should have a safe space where you can talk about this kind of stuff. Okay, I'm telling y'all, next year you'll be like, what happened to that girl that um made a mistake to her insurance company? And like, oh, we can't find it. We can't even find that casing, or it's like it never existed. I'm telling y'all that's why I'm letting y'all know that this stuff. Okay, this stuff is occurring. So you're all like, what? I can't even. It's a brand new person in my life, and I don't even know where the old person is and stuff like that. That's why. Okay, it's a space activator capacity. Okay. Now, like I said, I know y'all listening in now. Okay, so I'm trying to help y'all. Y'all keep going against me. Keep thinking you're special like the princess, like me. Okay, that's me. I'm the princess. I have to say it a million times to get it through your heads. Okay, you get backlash, whiplash when you try to act like me. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? There's a demon that wanted to say yesterday. I believed the backlash, whiplash story. Okay, she got her demonic powers taken away because she's a demon. She's a human. That's a demon. Because she said that, she got her demonic powers taken away. Okay, because she's going against Alyssa because she's saying it's a belief. Oh, I believed it to be true, and so it was true. That's not the case. If I have a space activator that can rewrite all the time, how real is your belief system? How real is your manifesting system? How real is your money system? How real is home loans and home security and your relationship? If I can just rewrite all the timelines, do you understand what I'm saying? I got $1 billion machine. Okay, y'all can't have it. Okay, I'm saying that right now so there's clarity in the room. I have $1 billion machine. It belongs to one Miss Space Princess named Alyssa. That's me. You're looking at her. Y'all can't have it. It is not for you to have. I'm saying that right now so there's clarity, so you can cancel your order. If you were stupid enough to say, I want that space activator because I am fake princess number one, I want you to know that we did hear you, and I'm telling you to cancel y'all order right now. Okay? I want there to be clarity in the room. That's why I'm saying this. Okay, y'all need to know your fake place in line. Okay, y'all need to know your fake place in line. You understand what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk about this morning. This video better save. Okay, y'all called the space activator to you, all right? Because your name is whatever her fucking name is, Madeline Pryor. Your name is Madeline Pryor, right? And y'all think you're just as slick as Miss Jean Grey. Your name's Madeline Pryor. Okay, there's one Jean Grey in the room. Y'all better cancel your order right now to your space activator. Do what you think is a space activator. I'm telling y'all right now. You already know what it's going to do. You want me to say it out loud of my mouth? You already know what it's going to do. Okay? Okay. I have $1 billion machine. That means I'm a billionaire. What are you? You're a pebble that I throw in the river to create ripples. I skip that pebble in the river, see how many skips I can get. That's what you are. Okay, you understand? Okay, you're gonna put a pebble. You're gonna put a pebble into a billion dollar machine. You think a pebble is worth my time and space to be put into a $1 billion machine? Y'all think about your choices or not? Okay. I have some deleted timeline information that I got last night. Um, that deactivated Mr. Brandon Lee due to his emotional feelings for a short time, and I had to call Mr. Collin. Actually deleted a lot of Colin's higher self as well because Mr. Collin had to come over in human form last night. So that story deactivated both my fathers. It is also a big deal. Y'all need to think about your actions. All right, we're supposed to be celebrating Christmas right now. My dad's supposed to be. Colin said Colin said for Christmas he wants to give me $12,000 for a shopping spree. Okay, that's low in Hollywood money. Okay, so we got a lot of Hollywood. As soon as he said that, we got a lot of Hollywood folks getting mad at him for that amount for a shopping spree. That's too low, Colin. That's too low, right? We all heard it. It's affecting my energy. That's affecting my energy. But that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm supposed to be going on a shopping spree with my dad, Mr. Colin Farrell. He gave me $12,000 for a shopping spree. That's enough for me. I hate when I hear y'all freaking saying that. That's too low. That's too low. Because it affects my energy. And I was fine with that. That's fine. And then I said, what's Brandon going to get me? Brandon couldn't think about it. He had to think about it for a second. And he said, okay, I'm going to get her $8,000. Okay, so that's $20,000. So I got a $20,000 shopping spree from my father's, okay, that I'm supposed to be going on basically today, right? Kim's like, that's way too low. That's way too low. Okay, Kim, well, you can spoil me separately, okay, but let my fathers do what they want to do, okay? You know what I mean? Let my fathers do what they want to do. That's fine with me. Okay? Y'all are convincing me that's way too low because I got a $1 billion machine in the background. Like I'm not allowed to enjoy $12,000 and $8,000. It's just weird. It's weird. Okay, so Kim's like crying in the background. That's way too low. That's way too low. Okay, Kim, you can spoil me separately. Kim wanted to buy me a pink Bentley. The government, John Kirby said, I think we should send her a pink Bentley. Okay, he said it out loud with his mouth in telepathy. Okay, Mr. John Kirby said, I think we should send her a pink Bentley for Christmas. Okay, that means that Kim and I agreed. Kim and I agreed on that one. That would be a great present from the government to me. And we both agreed on that. Kim said, that's fine. The government can send her the pink Bentley. I'll get her something else. All right, Kim's already working on a separate present for me. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's what we should be concentrating on. Instead, we're concentrating on the deleted satanic abuse timelines. Which timeline do y'all want? Let me ask the general public. Which timeline do y'all want? Those are two completely opposite timelines. Look, I'm already starting to shake thinking about it. It ain't real. It's real, Becky. It's real. Okay, y'all. Why? You know what I mean? The wholesome timeline got deleted last year. It's real. It's real as fuck. We're trapped in the lower astral. 4142. It's in the name. 404142. It's in the name. That's a lower astral. 40 is a ghost. Okay, 40 is a ghost. 4.0, that's a ghost. That's when you feel like a ghost, when you feel like you have no energy and there's nothing around you. That's the ghost energy. That's the ghost level. 4.0, that's a ghost level. I'm trying to teach my class so they don't complain to me anymore. Okay, you got 4.0, you got some people stuck on 4.0. I already told you how to move on, okay? Predator, you got to pick predator or prey. All right, that's how you move on to 4.1, okay? That's how you move on. Then you got 4.2. 4.2 is 1 and 2. Thing 1, thing 2, okay? You got thing 1 and you got thing 2, okay? You got one romantic, one platonic, okay? That's 4.2, okay? That's the lower astral. You can Google the lower astral if you want to learn about it, if you don't know about it already. That's what, didn't I say that the other day? I was like, does humanity even know about the lower astral? Do you know what you're dealing with here? Do y'all even know what you're dealing with? Because it's normal to me and Gigi. We know what the lower astral is. There's just no explanation needed. If I just say lower astral, we know exactly what we're talking about. I don't know if humanity knows what we're talking about or not. Do y'all know how freaking dark the lower astral is and how serious to take that shit? That is dark. Okay, that's a dark level. 4142. That's dark level. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Me and Gigi take this shit seriously because we know it's real. Okay, that's how I want the general public to take it. I want you to take this seriously. Okay, y'all want to be shopping trips with your father this Christmas, or do y'all want to deal with these deleted timelines that are coming back to life? Okay, which one do you want? Which one? I know which one I want. I have a husband, I have a house. I shouldn't be having to do this. I have a husband, I have a house. I had Hayden on the loudspeaker yesterday. She has a husband and she has a house. Let her come home. Did y'all hear that? Hayden said she has a husband and she has a house. Let her come home. Let me come get her, please, right now. General public that's listening in, please let me come get her right now. Did y'all hear that? Because I know I heard it. I heard it. And I'm the one molecule, and I heard it. I definitely heard it. Okay, the government is starting to take this seriously because we need to take this seriously. That's what's happening. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm ever going to get in my castle. That's how I feel right now. I don't even know if I'm ever going to get in my castle. We're dealing with the dark timelines this year. Okay, so I have some deleted timeline information where Mr. Bruce Lee I was listening to Mr. Bruce Lee, Mrs. Linda Lee Caldwell. First of all, why is her name Linda Lee Caldwell? Why isn't it Linda Caldwell Lee? Isn't that weird? That's weird. Is her middle name? Okay, so anyway, I was listening to Mr. Bruce Lee, and my mom was like, "This is a worldwide broadcast, Alyssa. Don't get too excited, right?" Like I know I call Mr. Bruce Lee Grandpa. Okay, I've been dealing with him for the last 7 years since the first time y'all energy effects matter and you destroyed the New World Order people. Remember that in 2017? Okay. So I've been dealing with Mr. Bruce Lee since then. Okay, before that, just only Brandon. Okay, so Bruce Lee, I like him sometimes and I don't like him sometimes. Okay, that's the truth. Okay, I'm not that fond of my grandpa. I know he's a national treasure and everything, but I got a love hate relationship with that man. To be honest with you, Mr. Bruce Lee. Okay, I guess it's kind of funny because it's Bruce Lee. Um, when he started coming around again, I was like, "Am I gonna like you this season, old man?" That's how I am with Bruce Lee because I don't like him sometimes. I really didn't like him last season at all. It wasn't last year, but it was like maybe the year before that. He was way out of line. I did not like him. Okay, that's the truth. Um, I mean, he forced us to drink milk and raw eggs for breakfast. Okay, that's the type of man we're dealing with. He was very strict. Okay, he was very strict in his training. I'm not kidding. All right, so I take that training wherever I go. You know what I mean? Okay, so I know what I have for breakfast, Shannon. Okay, she's already like it's a lie. I know what I had for breakfast. Okay. Yeah, we had raw eggs and a little bit of milk. Sometimes it's just a raw egg. Okay, sometimes it's just a raw egg. The milk is actually supposed to make it go down a little bit easier, believe it or not. Okay, you just pour like a little bit of milk on top of the raw egg. You don't mix it together. I don't know. I think some of y'all are mixing it. That might make it a little bit easier, but you just take the raw egg into a glass, and then you just pour a little uh, milk onto it, probably whole milk, right? And it's like a shot, so it's like about this much liquid, and then you just down it. Okay, you kind of take it like you take like a oyster shot, like that, and you kind of down it, and you try to just like push it down your throat. That's how you eat it. You eat it. Okay, so because I feel like some of y'all are wondering how do y'all do that? Okay, that's the procedure. That's the procedure for breakfast in the morning. You just do that right before school, and then you go off to school. Okay. Um. So you do it until you puke, right? I think I already told that story. One morning I did it and I puked, and I think I actually kept trying to do it after that. But yeah. Okay, that's a martial arts um training academy in the background talking. I think they're agreeing with me. Are they talking smack? There's probably two people. Anyway, so yeah, because this it's breakfast in the morning for the kid before she goes to school. Okay, I think I already said that I'm not having ten eggs for breakfast. I think that's what they're saying. He's supposed to have he has 10 eggs for breakfast. No, I already said I'm a little girl. That's the breakfast he would give me before we go to school. Okay, so anyway, the deleted timeline, and the reason I'm saying it because I told you before that's what I used to have here in this house for breakfast. Because I have Mr. Brandon Lee training me, and it was probably Mr. Bruce Lee as well training me, right? In this house specifically, because of the overlays in the one house law. All right. But the reason I'm saying Mr. Bruce Lee is because of the deleted timelines that we received last night. And Mr. Bruce Lee said that I was his twin. I was Brandon's twin. Okay, they had twins, and it was Brandon and Lisa. Okay, that's where the name Lisa comes from that y'all call me. A lot of y'all call me, including Brandon, including Mr. Brandon. He calls me Lisa. Okay, that's where Lisa comes from. All right, so I used to actually remember I'm like, I was like, we look alike. We look a lot alike. Brandon and Alyssa look a lot alike. So, it was we were twins, Brandon and Lisa. Okay, we had a little sister named Shannon. That was our family. Okay, that was the deleted timeline that Bruce told us about last night. Okay. Um, they couldn't deal with it. And they couldn't deal with it, then they missed me. They tried again, they had me again, they called me Lisa again. So then I was his little sister. And then the family kept degrading. The family kept degrading, right? And then eventually they gave me up for adoption. Um which I did mention, okay, in the Upper East Side, that's another deleted timeline. Brandon had visitation rights to me. And I think that's when I was Brandon's daughter. Okay. And then eventually and then the same thing happened, and then satanic abuse, satanic ritual abuse, and then Brandon put me in the space activator, and then I was given to another family. Okay. Um and the timeline filled around the timelines fill around the simulation fills around me. All right, so sorry, I left out an important part with that when I don't know, was it both of us? What was December 25th or what? He said we were twins because he wasn't very clear, so it might have been a couple of times. But anyway, it might have been the time before we switched timelines. They're not being clear about it for a specific reason, Alyssa. Okay. Um, Anyway, that story deactivated Mr. Brandon Lee out of pure rage and jealousy, and are like a um, sadness. So they said that this their baby. They said the December 25th baby, that was their baby. This was Bruce Lee talking about it. I'm just going to say it the way he said it. December 25th baby, that was their baby, and that was their Lisa, and that was me, Alyssa, and that was their Lisa. That was the December 25th baby, and they knew she was the savior, and they brought her up as the savior. And that's where the December 25th story comes from. Remember, he was saying happy birthday to me the other day, and he was like, oh, somebody's birthday. Remember, I was saying, oh, somebody's birthday. I was channeling Mr. Bruce, and he was saying happy birthday, Lisa, to me. That's what he said last night to me. He said, I just told her happy birthday. Okay, that's my child's birthday. Okay, December 25th, that's my child's birthday. She was the savior. And I was telling Lisa happy birthday over the screen. Okay. So that's where the December 25th story comes from, a deleted timeline where I was actually born December 25th as a savior, and I was brought up as a savior in planet Earth. And they didn't accept me then. They still not accepting me now. Now my birthday is May 2nd, but so the timeline rewrote itself, and I was born May 2nd, and then the simulation filled in around the December 25th hole, because it would be a hole. What happened to the savior in the hole, and then they replaced it with the simulation filled in around it and replaced it with Jesus Christ, obviously, who is a very mean savior. If y'all don't know that by now, y'all stupid, okay? Y'all stupid if you don't know that Jesus Christ is a very mean savior, and he's not the real savior. And that's why he's so mean, okay? So that's how timelines rewrite themselves, and they fill in around the simulation. Okay, we all me and Alex, I'll just say me and Alex know that by now. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but me and Alex, we already know that. We know that by now. Okay, my hands are sweating. All right, so we clear. I'm the savior. You're looking at her. I was born December 25th. I think. I don't know if I think what they're saying is the little sister, Lisa, was born December 25th. So it was one after they were twins. So I think it was after Brandon and I were twins, I think. Okay. A lot of Asians have blonde hair, blue eyed babies, by the way. Especially a lot of Happas. A lot of Happas are blonde haired and blue eyed. You can do your research. Okay. It's not that crazy. It's not that weird to have a blonde haired, blue eyed Happa. Okay. Okay. So anyway, that was really big news, and I had to take a moment to let that sink in. That's why I couldn't talk about it last night. I was like, this is overwhelming. I got to think about this, right? So sometimes I can't just come right on and talk about it. Okay. I already told you it deactivated Mr. Brandon Lee. Okay. So that's an intense story to know that you used to actually be, of course, the twin story would have gone out to Brandon, right? That's what we're thinking, and probably went to Colin as well, which is why it disturbed Mr. Colin as well. I mean, they probably tried, right, to put it in that timeline. Right, we already know that Mr. Hayden used to be my twin, Mr. Leo used to be my twin, so it would make sense that the story would go up as well. Okay, I mean, I'm an Alyssa, so they're already asking, what if the timeline gets rewritten, and then Alyssa isn't the savior anymore? Like, this one ain't the savior anymore, and then I get, into a new timeline. I'm an Alyssa, so I'm probably gonna be fine. I'm probably just gonna be fine. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? If that happens, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, because I think I don't know. That's me and Brandon talking to each other. Um, isn't it? He said, "Isn't it Alyssa and Brandon everywhere we go anyway?" So why y'all wondering? So I think what we are talking about this morning is we're talking about going back in time. Um, they're like, we just don't like this specific one. We just don't like I'm not going to be the same person if I'm, you know, in a different category. Isn't Brandon the same person as me, y'all? Do you not get that? I think that's what he's trying to say. Isn't it Alyssa Brandon and Brandon everywhere we go? You know what I mean? Like we're the same person. It's not gonna. Anyway, so so y'all probably won't even remember her in the same way. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? So y'all already heard her go up into mom energy and give the same exact response that all of her moms would give. Okay, see exactly. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this consciousness is the savior. So this consciousness is I'm gonna be this consciousness wherever I go. It's not that confusing to me. So that's making a lot of the men shoot up. Well, because y'all know I'm the savior right now, right? It's not hidden. So that's gonna cause off to go like some alarms to go off because y'all know I'm the savior right now and it ain't hidden. I'm out here. I'm out here on YouTube posting for y'all every single day. So that's gonna make a lot of alarms go off. Trying to say we need to update the timeline and put my consciousness into another being. I think we already told you where my consciousness is gonna go if we gotta rewrite the timelines. My consciousness is about to go to Andromeda. All right. I ain't gonna be on Earth anymore. Okay. I'm gonna be on a whole new galaxy, a galaxy far, far away from y'all. Okay, I think we did already say that where my consciousness is going. If y'all want to keep calling me an old woman, okay, y'all want to keep saying time is real, and go in that direction, then I'm going to Andromeda. That's what we've been doing for the last 10 years, is seeding Andromeda. Okay, behind the scenes, and I did talk about it on here, but that's what I've been doing in my free time. In my free time, I've been creating Andromeda and seeding Andromeda and starting that legacy. So that's already in the works. That's where I'm going. So it's not going to be, some 20-year-old girl out there. Oh my God, I would love to be the next savior. It's not like that. That's why we hate y'all. Okay, that's why we hate y'all. Okay, that's already in the works. Okay, that's what we did last time. I started seeding Andromeda last time because guess what? It was the same narrative last time, 7 years ago. Okay, that's why I got abducted, taken on ship, and I got my eggs taken out and started seeding Andromeda. Okay, with my eggs, with my human eggs. Okay, y'all think we need y'all 20-year-olds around here telling us what to do? All right, you got it. We were that pissed off. I didn't know what was going on, but that was my dad's taking care of me. We're the same person. Okay, we are the same thing. Me and my two dads were the same thing. They abducted her, started taking my eggs out, putting them in Andromeda. Okay, I didn't know what was going on, but now I understand what's going on. Now I understand why we did that, because y'all are stupid. So you want to know where my conscience is going next? It's Andromeda. It ain't going in one of these stupid 20-year-old girls. Okay. Y'all ain't got no fucking chance. Y'all ain't hearing us. Okay, how much money is Andromeda? How much money is a galaxy? How much money is it going to take you to buy Andromeda, Elon Musk? Y'all think you have a chance with me? You think you have a chance to buy Andromeda? Who are you talking to? You know what I mean? You're talking about space money right now. You're talking about my space money. Okay, y'all have enough money to buy Andromeda? I don't think you do. You have enough money to buy Andromeda? You have enough money to buy a spaceship to go to Andromeda that can get you to Andromeda? You got enough money to get that has a spaceship to even take you to Andromeda at this point. You have the technology to fucking live on Andromeda? Do you? Who are you talking to? Who the fuck are you talking to? You know what I mean? That's annoying. What are you talking about? You're talking about, oh, the next human savior. We're done here. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Why don't you try to, you 20-year-old little girl, why don't you try to buy Andromeda? You want to be the next savior? Start saving up your money. Okay, you can buy Andromeda. How about that? Why don't you work on a spacecraft to try to take you to Andromeda? You want to be the next savior? Why don't you work on that? This is a joke. Y'all think it's a joke? I'm telling y'all what we've been doing behind the scenes with my technology, okay? Y'all got that money? Y'all got that money? Why don't you try to get abducted? Talking about you want to be the next human savior. Give me a break. Oh, maybe she'll transfer her consciousness into me. I already told you where we're going. That's why I'm talking. That's why I'm talking. This is what we've been doing with the last 10 years. We've been seeing Andromeda. Y'all ain't taking it seriously. Y'all got $1 billion? Y'all gonna try to come up with a fake space activator? That thing's gonna give you panic attacks for days. You have science trying to make a fake space activator right now. Oh, we can probably make that. We got $1 billion in money from Bill Gates. We can try to. It's gonna give you a panic attack for days. You don't want to make it on Earth. You listening in? The only thing that thing is a panic attack machine for humans. Okay, that's all it is. All right, you want to know the truth? Space activator for humans. That's just a panic attack machine. It's just gonna give you a panic attack. Y'all keep talking about the ancient Atlanteans, like ancient Egypt. Like we can, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's a wrap, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we've been seeding Andromeda for the last 10 years since I was a baby, basically. But um, with awareness for the with Alyssa awareness for the last 10 years. I already know that's where we're going next. Why don't your pink Bentley try to get you to Andromeda, government? You want to go toe to toe to me? How about your pink Bentley? Take that pink Bentley and send it to Andromeda. See if y'all's cabinet can deal with it. What do you think? What do you think, government? You want a bug invasion? Right. Okay, y'all still trying to manifest ancient Egypt on Earth. Okay, y'all ain't listening. Okay, that's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about this morning. Okay, I was like, Ryan, I don't even know what to do anymore with these humans. Okay, because there's parts of y'all that want me to go back to the 80s, and y'all want me to go back to the 80s and relive it with awareness. And I already told y'all that because I am ill. Okay, and from Stranger Things, that's a story based on me. And y'all want to go back to the 80s, and y'all want to just watch it with Alyssa awareness and like see it, in real life, and like watch that happen and blah 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 blah. My father's listening; he hears you. Okay, y'all want to see me be L again. All right, so another part of you wants to go back to ancient Egypt and play that whole timeline out in the physicality of Earth. Okay? Y'all want the shock and awe campaign is what y'all want. All right? That's what y'all want to see. We heard you. You know what I mean? You want to see a Brandon Lee clone take over Earth? Because that's what you're saying with your mouths. All right. I'm trying to play with Earth. I'm trying to play with Earth. I'm trying to have a good Christmas, and y'all are still on your human agenda. Okay, I think it's probably calm so that I can talk, because once the frequencies get here, it ain't gonna be calm, and I'm probably not gonna be able to talk that much because I'm gonna be in L mode. Okay, does L talk a lot? No, she doesn't. Aren't I going up to Melina to talk a lot? Okay, L doesn't talk that much. I don't talk that much. Okay, I usually don't talk this much. I never talk this much because the frequencies are always crazy or whatever. So maybe the frequencies are kind of calm this year so that I can get this message out to humanity.